Okay, so if you're looking for the perfect combination of elevated dining and fresh flavors, you don't have to go far. Michelin recommended restaurant Crown Block has rolled out their sushi experience that you just don't want to miss. So here to tell us all about it and show us how to make some is Crown Block General Manager Ashley Kenkel and Executive Chef John Pineda. Good to see you. Welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you for having us back.
It's all about the sushi today. Yeah, I'm excited about that. So what inspired this new sushi menu?
I think the Texas heat kind of inspired the summer inspo. So we're using a lot of Texas summer produce as well as some light and refreshing sauces to really complement the fish, but ultimately continuing to highlight that high quality fish in our dishes.
What I love about sushi is just what you said. You can enjoy it, and at the same time you can have feel satisfied afterwards, but you don't feel weighed down.
Right.
It's light and it's refreshing, and so. These changes have come also with the bringing in of a new sushi chef that's pretty special. I want to hear a little bit about him and his background.
Chef John and I are honored to have him. Chef Casal has over 20 years of experience, and he's traveled all over the world to expand his career, and I think that really puts him in this position to give us not just what's marketable in Dallas, but what they're seeing trending worldwide, and he's just fantastic. There's a lot of new culinary techniques that you see on our menu, so it's great to have him.
I think that's going to be wonderful to have him aboard to give that expertise and to allow for this rollout of this new menu. Okay.
All right.
So let's get to some rolling, shall we?
All right.
So tell us, what is the first step when it comes to making some exceptional sushi?
So the most important part is actually your rice.
Oh, okay.
It's what starts your sushi. It's what carries the fish well. One of the main things that they need to do is like making sure they pick the right rice and the temperature of the rice.
It's like the foundational piece. Without good rice, then it's really
no
going to
good
affect
sushi.
the overall flavor of the sushi.
Definitely.
All right, so let's start. I want to see how this begins.
So this one, we're making a crudo.
Okay.
We're making our salmon tataki crudo. The first step is torching the fish.
All right.
You want to do the honors of torching our fish.
Everybody just step back.
So while you're torching that, I'm going to
Fire
go
in the
ahead
hole,
and
people.
plate the rest.
All right, so I just push this button?
Yes, ma'am. Push it. And just go ahead and go for it. And just do...
Just do this. Oh my gosh, I feel so empowered. I want one of these.
Once you see a nice color, we're going to go ahead and take it off and flip on the other side.
Okay, here we go. This will wake you up on a Monday. All right. That's amazing. And so this is also keeping it nice and tender. It's not affecting the overall flavor of the fish, but it's giving it a little bit of a char.
Yeah, so the Maillard reaction is kind of giving the caramelization.
Okay.
So like once we got a nice cool piece, now we're going to go ahead and give it some slices.
All right. That looks
it's
beautiful.
Still nice and raw in the middle.
And so you have a really sharp knife. And
Yes.
you talked about the rice. That has to be the foundation of any good sushi.
Yes.
What are some of the biggest mistakes that people make when it comes to rolling sushi?
The cold rice, definitely.
Okay.
And then one of the funny things is actually mixing your wasabi in your soy sauce.
Okay. So that's a big mistake.
Definitely.
So you should not be mixing wasabi and soy sauce.
Definitely. So
that's a big no-no.
Yeah, you put a dab of your wasabi on your fish, and then you dip on a soy sauce, and that's it.
And that's it.
That's it.
You don't need to combine the two.
No.
Those should not meet in any kind of bowl.
Definitely.
Okay. All right. So now you're using a peach. What's up with this?
So seasonally for summer, we use peaches for this dish. Texas peaches. Just get a couple slices, skin on and everything.
That looks delicious.
Just get
And
it
that's
nice
a
and
completely
crispy.
different take on sushi. I've never had sushi with peaches in it.
Definitely. So it's Chef Casal bringing in these techniques, like Ashley said.
And it's so Texas with the
Yes.
Texas peaches. Oh, it looks so delicious. All right, so you also obviously oversee the entire kitchen. What are some of the other dishes that guests should try when they come?
Right now, we have a lot of peaches on our menu. We have this burrata with peach jam.
And what are you pouring over here? Excuse me, I want to hear about the burrata, but what's that?
This is our koji sauce for
Okay.
this dish. Koji is basically a fermented rice.
That looks
used
so
for starters.
pretty. All
Now-
right, go ahead with the burrata.
Oh, so going back to the burrata, it's our play on cheese and jam. So we have a nice burrata with some honey peach compote, together with house-made focaccia by Chef Lizzie.
Okay, well, this looks absolutely beautiful. Ashley, how are you hoping that this new sushi addition to your menu is going to help the overall Crown Block experience?
Right, well, the city of Dallas loves sushi. I
Yes.
think people still want to come to Crown Block for steaks, but just know you can have some of your other favorite dishes. There's also some approachable rolls. If you don't typically enjoy sushi, you can step out and have that in your Crown Block experience.
I think that's fantastic. So if somebody wants to learn more about Crown Block and all of your different menu offerings, what do you
Yeah,
suggest?
they're welcome to give us a call or visit our website, crownblockdallas.com. You can make your reservation there as well.
crownblockdallas.com. This is absolutely stunning. Now, I know that you're not a sushi chef, but that looks pretty fantastic, I must say.
Definitely.
Yes, it looks delicious, it looks refreshing, it looks perfect for summer.
Definitely. I mean, would you like to try?
I might give it a little
We
bit
got
of a
our
whirl.
chopsticks over there.
Oh, okay. Right here. Oh, here we go. Okay, let's give this a little bite.
Make sure you get a bite of everything, a little peach, the
Okay.
sauce.
Am I even holding these right? Yes, I am. Okay.
Yes, no, you're doing
All right, here we go. This is so good. That is so good.
Yes.
Yum. Who would have thought Sushi Monday morning would be great? Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Thanks for
you.
having
Oh,
us.
that's good.